G'day Scott, Kyle here from Adelaide Vehicle Centre. Just going to do that video about the VF SSV Redline Walkinshaw kit that we have. So we'll run through the features of it. We'll touch on the couple of things I told you about on the phone in terms of scratches and that, and you'll get an idea of what this car's like. So we'll start. Well, actually, a lot of these features are going to be in your VF already, so I'm going to touch base on all of them. I understand that some of the features might already be in your car, but we will run through it all. So we'll start from the center console here. You've got your 12 volt in a really convenient location down here in the center console, as well as USB input for your stereo. Moving forward, you got your pair of cup holders, all your so your parking controls. So your I'm sure you're aware of the auto parallel parking feature that this car has, plus the rear parking sensors and your traction control off button. You got the electric handbrake fitted to this, standard in the VFs. You got the beautiful 6-speed manual transmission fitted to this one as well. Real easy to use. I think fitted with a short shifter with the Redline pack. Easy to use. You got another 12 volt up the front here, so good for charging the phones or the iPads or whatever it may be that you have in the front here. Got dual zone climate control, so the ability to have temperature on each side set to a different setting. Fan speed in an easy spot in the middle here, actually displayed on the screen when you use it. Moving up, you do have every option fitted to this media center in the middle. So you've got your radio, your Bluetooth connectivity, the ability to make phone calls on it. Your navigation is fitted to this model as well. Says exactly where we are. It will actually come up on the heads-up display as well. So I'll just borrow this phone off of Chase here. In the middle here, we've got the heads-up display. Not sure if your car would actually have this, but you can flick through different settings here. So you got digital speedometer, G-forces, outside temperature, digital speedo again, and digital speedo with the tacho. I believe there's one where you can have the directions for your navigation come up on there as well as in the center screen here. So let's give this back to Jace. On the steering wheel, you've got buttons for your lane avoidance. So if you depart the lane, it will actually steer the car back into the lane. It will detect the white lines. You got traffic rear end collision avoidance as well there. So if you're approaching something that you're going to rear end at speed, it will actually apply the brakes for you, as well as your cruise control settings on the left here as well. To the right, you've got your audio selection stuff, so your source, your next track, volume, and your answer and hang up buttons for the phone call. And behind that, we have the indicator, which doubles as the control for your center display here. So you flick through a couple of other things like your fuel economy, fuel range, so distance to empty, trips and stuff like that, as well as another digital speedo. So nice color screen fitted on this one as well, and you got the awesome red signature SS cluster behind there. The car is push to start, I'm sure you're aware of, but easy as. Don't have to have the key anywhere, just sits in your pocket or in your wife's handbag or whatever it may be. Got auto headlights fitted to it as well. To the right, you got your power mirrors and power windows as well, pretty standard. I'm sure you're aware of how that works. This SSV Redline is fitted with a sunroof as well. So up here, easy as. Just flick the button, all auto. Nice thing to have in the summer days when you just want to cruise. Definitely a handy thing to have. We've got nice airbag features in this as well. So 5-star ANCAP safety rating. So what that means, you got your driver's airbag, passenger airbags, you got curtain airbags that run all the way down the car. You've got airbags in the seats. You got airbags in your rear pillars as well for your rear passengers. Being a police officer, I'm sure you are aware of all of this, but these are really, really, really safe car to come out of Australia. We'll go outside the car now and run through the features out there. As I'm leaving the car, I noticed you actually have the full Bose sound system as well fitted to this one. So really, really top quality sound system. There's not really an expense spared in this car. It is every option, every feature that you could possibly ever need in an SSV. Even down to your illuminated handles for the door as well. Yep. Jason will show you. You got nice little touches all around the car. So I'll show you under the bonnet of this thing. got your signature Brembo brakes with the Redline package as well. Awesome things for stopping. Definitely only a Redline feature and definitely a handy thing to have with the Walkinshaw kit. Around the front you do have functional bonnet vents. These actually do go straight through. They're not just an eye candy piece. You've got the LS3 motor, so the LS3 badge on the front here. So Series 2 VF motor, obviously with Walkinshaw work done to it as well. So just under here you'll see we do have a couple of things that Walkinshaw do. So you got the over the radiator intake. They do a small cam work to it as well when you Walkinshaw badge in the engine bay there as well. As we said, all factory fitted. It was all done before delivery. I know that you've just spoken to Peter Page and they were a little bit rough with you, but we did have a good chat with them. We'll try and get to the bottom of that. But like they said to us, done before delivery, and then More Power, who are a whole separate shop altogether, confirmed that they did the work for it as well. They do all of the work for the Walkinshaw kits. So another handy thing to mention is that even though it does have 8,000 Ks, we are the only dealership in SA that offer a full structural guarantee. So that means that we check our cars to make sure there haven't been an accident that affects the structural integrity in any way. We get them checked mechanically, service it as well. So this car has actually had a service, had 3 services in 8,000 Ks that it's been on the road. So you got one was done just after delivery, one at 6,000 and one when we've just received it at 8,000, as shown in the book. We'll get a hold of that certificate of authenticity for the Walkinshaw as well. Just pop this down. Need a little bit of effort. So while we're at the front of the car, I'll show you what I was talking about quickly with this scrape underneath the car. So this is really small. I told you I had to get right under to see it. We just get under here, right on this front edge, pretty well underneath of the bar. There's a little line here which I've sent you the photo of. So we'll move down the side of the car. I'll show you, well, the car itself looks bloody great. Got a really nice sound to it. Not too loud, not too over the top, but you can tell it's had the work done to it. Has definitely got a presence about it. We'll move down here. Let's get Jace to show you. This is the mark I identified on the door earlier. Literally, like I said, it looks like a fingernail mark, to be honest. I don't know if you can even see it. Big focus up here. Tiniest little thing. So that was that, and the same side by the rear wheel. There's a bit of curb rash, like I said, a couple centimeters long, and that was all I could see on the whole car, to be honest with you. Just moving around the back of it. While Jace is here, I'm going to pop the boot and show you that 5th wheel that we talked about. So under here you got brand new spare wheel with brand new tyre on it. It's still got the coloured markings on it. You won't be able to see in this video, but definitely not been used yet. Just pop this down. Moving around the other side of this car. Let's just take you to the rear interior here. It's all immaculate, as I was telling you on the phone. Not a single mark on the door trims, not a single mark on the seats. I don't even know if the rear seats would have been used, to be honest. They're in really good shape. Just excuse the sun visor thing down there, but seats are electric in this one as well, or your driver's seat is electric with this model. You notice the HUD controls that we couldn't see when we were on the other side of the car are here, so you can actually adjust the height of it so that you or whoever is driving it can adjust the HUD so that they can see it. Then the button in the middle just changes what displays on it. Just one last thing I'd like to show you before we wrap this up. I'm not sure if your car does it, it may, but we do have the keyless entry with this one. So, like I said, keys just in the pocket, car's locked. So Scott, I hope that helps you get a better understanding of the condition of our car and what it features. It's a really, really beautiful thing. Like I said, I'd really, really like to show you it in the video so you can get an idea of what it's like. Because it really just needs to be seen to be appreciated. So yeah, hopefully this helped you out, and we can get in contact with who we need to get to the bottom of the whole Walkinshaw thing as well, and then we'll get in contact soon and see what we can do. So thanks for watching, Scott.